if you're on your fat loss journey and you're tracking your macros, you're tracking your calories, you're doing the dang thing, but you cannot for the life of you stick to your calorie goal. You keep going over your calories and you're not seeing the fat loss progress and you know that it's your fault. This video is for you because I have been there, and I'm gonna give you my 4 tips that help me stick to my calorie goal finally, once and for all, to help me lose 30 pounds of body fat and keep it off. Keep it off. God bless. If you're new here, my name is Vivian and I am a nutrition and fitness coach. I'm also a feminine energy and inner work and confidence coach, but that's a talk for another day. Okay, today I'm a nutrition and fitness coach and I'm here with you and we're gonna go through this. Let's go. We're gonna be covering how your schedule and your joy are key to sticking to your calorie goal. Number 2, cauliflower rice is your best friend. It's my best friend. It was my best friend, let me tell you. Numero 3 is that when you eat matters. Oh, does it matter? It matters. And number 4, burnout is the enemy of all fat loss progress. Okay, we're not here for burnout. So how to actually stick to your calorie goal and stop going over your calories. Okay, I just realized that all my hand movements are covering the mic, so we're just gonna hold it. So number 1 in helping you actually stick to your calorie goal is keeping yourself busy. There is nothing like being bored that's gonna make you want to eat and snack your face off. Okay, this is very true for me, and I've realized the less I have on my calendar and my to-do list, the more I want to snack, and then I just go over my calories halfway through the day and I'm like, crap, well, there goes the day. So what I've learned is how important it is to keep myself busy, okay? But it's not just keeping yourself busy with random toodaloo-loos that are meaningless. No, it's about filling up your life with things that bring you joy. Because I think we all forget that the purpose of life is to experience joy and to live a joyful, passionate life that we're excited to wake up to. So, scrolling on your phone and scrolling through social media and stalking your ex, that's just gonna make you miserable. We're not here for that, no. What do I like to do and fill my schedule up with? Number 1, I have found my love for dance. So dance classes have been a godsend. I'm such a homebody and I love reading, but I used to guilt myself and only read personal development books because I thought that was me being productive. But a lot of times that was just not fun for me anymore. I really burned myself out on personal development books. So I actually started reading fantasy books, spicy romance novels, and I could not put the freaking book down. When I was reading personal development books, you know what I wanted to do? I just wanted to eat and snack because I wasn't actually interested in the content. But when I started to read romance, spicy novellas, I was actually interested and enjoying them, and I wasn't thinking about food. So making sure that you are actually doing something both productive and joyful with your life that takes your mind off of the world and you can immerse yourself in whatever it is that you're doing. Fill up your life with those things. It's going to be a game changer. And if you're like, I have no idea what I like or what I'm passionate about because I've been glued to my phone 24/7, then you have to explore and try new things until you figure out what you like. I would not have known that I liked dance classes if I did not try it. I also recently found a love for skateboarding, which I thought I would hate, but you don't know until you try it, and I actually ended up loving it. So try new things, fill up your schedule, get out of your house, get out of your bed, get off your couch, and immerse your mind and your body in things that bring you joy. You won't even think about food, and it'll be so much easier to hit your calorie goal. All right, so I talked about how cauliflower rice is your best friend. It's my best friend, that's for sure. Why is she your best friend? Because you get such little calories for so much volume. So one of the hardest things about being in a calorie deficit is hunger. So choosing foods that give you a lot of food for a little bit of calories is key to fighting hunger. I love cauliflower rice, and I have at one point in time included it in literally every meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and my snacks. The key to making it taste good, because we obviously don't want to just eat cauliflower rice by itself, is combine it with a lean protein, like 99% lean ground turkey, 96% lean ground beef, skinless, boneless chicken breasts, and then a condiment that you like. I like sriracha, soy sauce, stir-fry sauce, marinara sauce, ketchup. What else? I love everything but the bagel seasoning. I will add stevia in there for some sweetness. So good. Stevia is a natural sweetener. It is 0 calories and it will change your life. So add a packet or two of stevia in your cauliflower rice. It's going to make a huge difference. Number tres is to keep your calories, keep more of your calories for when you actually crave food and when you actually want to eat. So for me, I have cravings and I want to eat at night. That's when I tend to actually think about food more and want to indulge in just eating, the pleasure of eating. So what I've learned works for me is I intermittent fast and I don't eat anything until around 10, 11, 12, 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m. I wake up around 6 to give you a time frame, but I'm very flexible with it. So if I wake up at 6 and I'm hungry at 7, and I can tell that if I push off this hunger, I'm going to become a monster, I will eat at 7. So I try to push to 10, 11, 12. But if my body is really telling me to eat at 7, I will. I will. I've learned to push myself, but if I push myself too hard, then I just binge. I stress and then I binge. So it's really finding your edge of pushing yourself, but not going past your limits where you have a mental breakdown and want to eat everything in sight because you've pushed yourself too hard. It's finding that edge. But keep your calories, keep majority of your calories for when you actually want to eat, and that will help you stick to your calorie goal. Number 4 is to listen to your body when it's telling you it needs a break. This is been very difficult for me because I like to push myself to the ends of the earth and burning crash in flames. And as I've gotten older, I've gotten wiser, I've gotten calmer, and I've gotten more patient. So when you're in a calorie deficit and you've been pushing really hard, and you can tell your body is just hungry every day and you're having cravings every day, even though you're eating the same foods and you are focused on high volume, low calorie foods, you're focused on the veggies, you're focused on the lean protein. Your body might just be telling you it needs a break from a calorie deficit. You may ask, how long is this break? Start with a week. If you need longer, go for 2. If you need longer, go for 3. You can even take a month-long break. There are no rules to this game. It is about working with your body and honoring what your body is telling you. And if it's telling you that it needs a break, learning how to let go, relax. And when your mind says, well, what if I lose all the progress, or I want to keep making progress? Remind yourself that the harder that you push against your body, the more likely you will relapse and you will binge. And so that is something that I have to talk to myself about and through to really help calm me down so that I can be patient and take a break from being in a calorie deficit. And then I get right back on it when I feel ready. Now, being in a calorie deficit and taking a break, I still track everything that I eat. That has been key for me. I've learned if I don't track and I'm not accountable, I will mindlessly eat. And that does not feel good for me. What does feel good for me is still tracking everything I eat, but not having a calorie goal. You can calculate your maintenance and aim for your maintenance, but I find that still tough and restrictive when my body just wants a break. So instead of pressuring myself to hit any calories at all, what I will do is I will track everything I eat, but not pressure myself to hit a specific calorie number. There's a time to push and there is a time to rest. And with my clients, that is one of the things that I do very well with them is I'm able to talk to them, get inside their mind and their bodies and figure out, is this a time for them to push? Have they been overly relaxed and making excuses? Or is this the time to rest? Because a lot of my clients are like me and we are type A and we push ourselves far beyond our limits and it's time for our bodies to rest. So I help them figure out what phase of their journey that they're in and giving them that permission, encouragement of, yes, I know it's scary, but you can do this. You can do this because what you have been doing hasn't been working. So we have to try something new. If you want to work with me one-on-one as your nutrition and fitness coach, and you want that guidance and that push and that encouragement and that structure, then you can apply for coaching with me on my website at www.teamevolve.co/. Now, that website is eventually going to be changing because I made Team Evolve with my ex-boyfriend, but now I'm a single gal. So I'm either going to change it back to Viv's Gym, which is my original fitness name, or we may go just to my full name. So that's a small life update. But thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. And I am sending you all of my Viv energy and love. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.